All right. What is your name, and can you spell your first and last name?
Name is Bray Jamar. First name is Bray. Last name is Jamar.
All right, Jamar. How long have you been in the city?
It's my first day.
Okay, tell us something about yourself, Bray.
Like character or Ira.
Yeah, say anything about yourself, brother.
Alright. Um my character, right?
Yeah, just something about yourself.
Alright. Character is a troubled home, and my father he was a cop, so he just truly wants to follow after his father in the best footsteps possible.
Okay. What makes you a standout candidate for the LEO Academy compared to other applicants?
So for me, in other cities, I've been a cop multiple times, ranging from sergeant, captain, and trooper, and anything under that. I have been watching, tutorials on how to be a cop for a very long time, since a very young age, and I feel like I would be a really good fit because of that, in my just prior experience, and I know the ropes, so it won't take me long to really understand how y'all work.
Okay. Do you have a gang cousin? If so, does not affect your role as an LEO. Only if you get to command or CID, you will never be able to be in that. You have a gang cousin.
No, I do not.
Why do you want to become an LEO officer and be as detailed as possible?
Okay, I want to become an LDO officer because the experience from what I've heard by the past few hours I've been in city, they seem kind of inactive or in between with the activity, and I want to make sure I'm here for the whole city. And I love the role play experience as a cop and the experience in general. And I feel like it would be very fun for everybody, including myself, to just experience it. And being a cop requires a lot of time and dedication, and I feel like I can easily provide the time and dedication to be a cop just by being active daily and other things on top of that. And I can help others easily because of my experience as well. And just a lot that I have, a lot with my experience. I feel like it'd be really easy for me to help everybody and just be ready as prepared as possible.
Okay. I know you've answered this. Do you have any previous experience as a law enforcement officer? If not, tell us about your previous experience and how you're able to transition into this role.
Yes, I do. Wait, so yes, if I do, explain why.
Yeah, so you do have a past experience, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So yeah, that's all we need to know. So how would you handle a situation where you witness a fellow recruit or officer engaging in unethical behavior?
So first, I would most well obviously be on my body cam. Let higher up know, and also let that fellow officer know what he did was wrong, and report him to the highest supervisor active on duty at the time, and make sure it's dealt with the most respect and care as possible because stuff like that's not tolerated in most cities.
Okay. How do you stay informed about the SOPs?
Can you repeat that?
How do you stand informed about the SOPs?
What is the SOP?
Your standing operating procedures.
Oh, how to, I mainly stay informed by just my prior experience because when I first was a cop, I was like extremely informed on it, and that was really my first time learning. But I do watch videos daily on it, and it's just a really fun experience. I watch city videos, and I also watch other out of city videos as well.
Yes, we'll have our SOPs. We'll have them linked in our email if you hired on. Absolutely, I would advise to read over every bit of that. It will definitely help you. All of our standard operations, everything we can and can't do will be in there.
All right.
So, what are your expectations for the academy training, and how do you plan? How do you handle the physical, and mental challenges of the program? So, you'll start out as a cadet if you get hired on,
Mm.
and it's quite a bit of information to throw at you. So, how do you how what are your expectations for doing that, and how do you plan to handle the physical and mental challenges of this program of getting hired on?
If I were to get hired on, I would attack every challenge and mental challenge with extreme caution, but also I would really work hard with it and just attack it strong and powerful. Stand there and listen to whatever ride along I'm with or whatever supervisor I'm with that's showing me the ropes and everything he is telling me how to do it, what not to do. I would make sure I take notes on that, mental notes, all of the above. Endure those physical challenge and mental challenge with my best abilities, and just make sure I am understanding. And if I have questions, make sure I ask them so I'm informed. Because if I'm not informed, that is not good for anybody.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I would advise like if you run with FTOs, take something that FTO's given you, take a piece of that FTO with you, learn something off the FTO and take that with you. Learn something from another FTO. If you run with another one, take something that you learned with him. Make your own. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
How would you deal in a situation where a friend or family member is involved in a crime?
Oh, okay. Um, I would proceed as any other person. Because if they are involved in a crime and they are proven guilty for the crime, or the crime is obviously something I've witnessed, or if I'm the one arresting them, I'm going to uh handle the situation just how I handle any other person that I witnessed the crime. Or, for example, if they were pulled over and I realized it was them, I would handle them just like anybody else.
Okay. So, what are 10 codes? What are they used for? And if you know them, can you please list some examples?
10 codes are such as to give locations on radio, such as I pretty sure 1020 is the location of somewhere. And I don't have a lot memorized on my head, but I know pretty much call outs to, like, I'm in a the number of the 10 code.
Yeah, an
I,
active
I
like an
know I
active
know
1080. Yeah,
yeah, like an active the just number code. I haven't been PD in a minute, but I know all the codes. I just have to get the list for them.
yeah, that's fine. We'll have the list for you. So yeah, codes are the 10 codes would just be like just something that we can communicate fast and effective over the radio.
Yeah.
So it's just a shorter version. Say, hey, I'm 10-4. 10-4 says, yeah. But yeah, we'll have the 10 codes all listed for you. So we use mostly basic ones. So yeah, you'll learn them quick.
Okay.
Um, Describe a challenging situation you faced in the past and how you handled it. How do you think this experience will help you as a police officer?
Okay. So in the past, I've had to dealt with a 20-minute chase with a person in a fully bulletproof vehicle, and the chase was very intense, very extreme, and it was only two cars, me and my partner. So we were the only two, and we proceeded to chase him for 20 minutes until there were shots fired. They had everything. They had strip mines. I mean, not strip mines. Bike traps set up for us. I mean, it was definitely a difficult to chase, but at the end, we handled the situation at our best abilities. We pulled him over, got, boxed him out, and the situation was dealt with. When we got to the station, was put in cuffs in the back of our vehicle.
Okay. How would you? Okay. Mm, okay. These are some scenario-based questions. I'm just gonna ask you one of them. While patrolling, you witness a minor traffic violation, but as you initiate a stop, a higher priority emergency calls come over the radio. How would you prioritize your actions?
Depending on the people that are active on duty, I would continue. But as you said, it was minor. So depending on how minor we're talking, maybe he ran a red light. I would quickly get to the vehicle. Just let them off with a quick warning and attend. If there are less people on duty, I would attend to the higher, the more, like the more serious call.
Okay. 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 These are just gonna be yes or no questions. All right. You understand that if you're found working with a gang or affiliated with, you will be terminated immediately and face prosecution. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you understand that employment as LEO is at will and you can be removed at any time without prior notice?
Yes.